I got something exciting in the mail that I want to show you. Can you guess what it is? Let's see. Got a package that I think has ladybug larva in it. We'll have to open it up. And I brought my ladybug terrarium back from school. Let's see what's inside. Okay, let's open this up. See what we have. Instructions. Oh, I think this is it. Oh my goodness. Tiny, tiny ladybug larva. Can you see anything crawling around in there? Those are little ladybug larvae that have recently hatched out of their egg. Let's put them inside their new terrarium. Inside this tube, there is the ladybug larva, but there's also some paper that's kind of like leaves or plants for them to crawl on, as well as some food for them to eat. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can carefully put the ladybugs in here. Okay, the ladybugs are inside. We'll see how they grow, what they need. Okay, I have a book that I want to share with you so that we can learn about the life cycle of the ladybug. It's called Life Cycles of the Ladybug. And it's written by David Schwartz, and the photographs are by Dwight Kuhn. Okay, let's learn. Everyone knows the shiny red beetle with the black dots. It's a common ladybug. Some ladybugs are black with red spots. Some are orange with yellow spots. Some have no spots at all. There are many kinds of ladybugs, and they are all welcome in the garden. Male and female ladybugs mate in the spring. Then the female lays her bright yellow eggs on a leaf. They're the shape of an ellipsoid. In about a week, a tiny larva hatches from the egg. The larvae look nothing like an adult ladybug. Can you see those larvae? They are mostly black with tiny spines and many sections or segments. As soon as they hatch, the larvae go off searching for food. Whoa, look at this. Let's see. Like their parents, ladybug larvae love to eat aphids. Aphids are tiny insects that suck the plant juices. Aphids multiply quickly and can damage crops and garden plants. With its sharp jaws, a ladybug larva crushes an aphid's soft body. Then it sucks out the aphid's juices. Aphids like to eat plant juices, and ladybug larvae like to eat aphid juices. One ladybug can eat hundreds of aphids. That's why farmers and gardeners love them so much. They help them take care of their plants. The larva's body grows bigger, but its skin doesn't. When the skin becomes too tight, the larva must molt or shed its skin. Just like Rosie molts, it has a better fitting skin underneath. Here's it molting and crawling out of its exoskeleton that was too tight. Just after molting, the larva's legs are light colored, and the head too. But they soon turn black once it dries and hardens. The larva molts 3 or 4 times before it begins the next stage in its life. It cements or kind of glues itself, sticks it to a leaf, and sheds or molts its skin once more. This time there's a hard, dry case under the old skin. The larva is now a pupa. Inside the case, many changes are taking place, like when a caterpillar goes into a cocoon or a chrysalis to grow into a moth or a butterfly. In about a week, the case splits open and an adult ladybug crawls out. So it is a week in its egg and a week in its pupa case. Its body, when it crawls out of the pupa case, is soft and moist. It is yellow. It has no spots. It hasn't dried and hardened yet. The adult rests its body as its body hardens and it changes color. The ladybug's hard front wings turn red and black. These wings lie over the ladybug's back or abdomen like a shell, and they pop up when the ladybug flies, off in search of aphids. Aphids are its favorite food. You see it eating an aphid? Wow, look at all these ladybugs together. When the cold winter weather arrives, ladybugs seek shelter. They crawl into a pile of leaves or under a moss-covered rock. There they hibernate or sleep through the winter in a red and black heap together. When the spring comes, the ladybugs will come and crawl out and look for mates, and the ladybug life cycle will begin again. Then the mom will lay the eggs. Okay, let's see if we can remember the life cycle of the ladybug. First, what happens first? First, there is the egg. First, the ladybug lays their eggs. The yellow ellipsoid eggs on the bottom of a leaf. What happens next? 2 is the larva. After being in an egg for a week, the larva hatches out. The larva will eat and molt and shed its skin 3 to 4 times before it's ready for the next stage. Next part of the life cycle is the pupa. The pupa is when it cements its body to the bottom of the leaf to protect itself and be near its food when it comes out. It will stay in its hard case for about 1 week. Then, after it's changing and growing in there, what's number 4? Yeah, the adult ladybug. Then its body is ready and it will come out as an adult ladybug. There's a life cycle of the ladybug. It's a cycle, so it doesn't end. Then the ladybug will lay more eggs that will hatch into larvae, that will change into a pupa, that will become a ladybug, and it keeps going and going. Thanks for learning about the life cycle of the ladybug with me.